Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry signed into law a bill requiring the Ten Commandments be easily readable on a poster-sized display in every publicly funded classroom in the state from kindergarten through college by 2025.
If you want to respect the rule of law, you got to start from the original lawgiver, which was Moses.
Republican State Representative Lauren Ventrella co-sponsored the bill.
Because I believe in it, because I believe that these are important morals and ideals that our students should have access to read if they choose.
Opponents say they'll challenge the law based on the argument that it violates the constitutional premise of separation of church and state.
And this law flies in the face of that basic foundation.
However, Louisiana puts forth the Ten Commandments in not so much a religious, but rather a historical framework.
This is not forcing, requiring, sanctioning, coercing anybody to read this document. It's merely posting it there for the students to have the option to observe the historical and moral context of this text.
Likewise, experts say the fact that Louisiana is displaying the Ten Commandments for their historical significance should also provide legal protection.
The Ten Commandments clearly form the foundation of law and government and have clearly shaped our law and our government policy. So having the Ten Commandments displayed anywhere, whether it's in public school or elsewhere, is very consistent with our history and our tradition of law and government.
Some legal analysts say today's Supreme Court will likely allow the Louisiana law to stand based on a high court ruling 2 years ago.
There's been a total shift in the United States Supreme Court with respect to overruling the 1971 Lemon versus Kurtzman case. It was that case that has been historically used to challenge Ten Commandments displays or One Nation Under God or nativity scenes.
Thankfully, the Supreme Court has ended that reign of tyranny, of that hostility.
That 2022 Supreme Court ruling, combined with the way Louisiana called for displaying the Ten Commandments based on their history and tradition rather than religious purposes, means other states will likely follow suit.
Well, we've been providing assistance and help to a number of legislatures around the country so that they can really digest this new era that we're in.
Notably, Louisiana requires a 4-paragraph attachment on each copy of the Ten Commandments, describing how they were a prominent part of American public education for almost 3 centuries, further emphasizing their history and tradition. The displays will also be paid for by private donations, not by the state. Lori Johnson, CBN News.